Guys, so today's video is going to be my eyebrow routine. So many of you guys have been requesting for me to do an updated eyebrow routine. I was originally using the Maybelline whatever. You can go and check out my other eyebrow routine. I personally like this one a lot better, the routine that I'm using now, because I feel like my eyebrows look so much more natural. Not like really natural, but it just doesn't look as harsh as I was doing them. So yeah, I will link that video down in the description bar or somewhere right here, that way you guys can watch it. But I have been getting a lot of requests on how I do my eyebrows and what products do I use, what pencil do I use, what powder do I use, and all that stuff. So I decided to make a full-on video. So my friend Jasmine really wanted me to do this video, and I've kind of been busy and I haven't been able to do a brow tutorial, so now I'm doing this, and this is for you, Jasmine. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learned something from this video, because I know you've been asking me a lot of questions, texting me about eyebrows. So I hope this video helps. I've been using these products for quite some time now, and I think I'm never gonna switch, because I'm just obsessed with these brow products. Literally, when I run out of my brow pencils, I'm like freaking out. I don't know what to do, because I can't use anything else. These are just like amazing to me, and I feel like I can never do my eyebrows with something else. So these are like my main products that I use. So what I was doing before I didn't fill in my eyebrows, I was like living under a rock or something, because I used to never do my eyebrows like back in high school, and I would just like kind of wax them and pluck them, but I would never like shape them and fill them in, and they just look so sparse to me now that I look back at old videos. And I'm so glad that I finally found something that works for my eyebrows and it doesn't look too harsh or anything. So yeah, if you guys want to see my eyebrow routine, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting off with nothing on my eyebrows. I know I look totally weird than what you guys are used to seeing when I'm all done with my makeup. My eyebrows aren't too bad. They're definitely a lot better than they were like back then. I've gotten to the shape that I kind of want, but they're never going to be the same, and that's what I have to realize, is that they're never going to be the same. So I need to just accept it and just go with the flow, I guess, because this eyebrow, it grows a lot more hair than this eyebrow, and recently I actually fixed it a little bit and now it's kind of better. But yeah, this eyebrow has like no arch for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't have an arch. It used to, and then this eyebrow was higher than this eyebrow. So I don't know. I don't wax my eyebrows or anything. I got my eyebrows waxed one time when I was in Florida, and ever since then I didn't do it again, because the lady completely messed up my eyebrows. Literally, she made them so thin that they were like horrible. If you go on my old Instagram pictures, you'll probably be able to see like how thinned out she made them. So ever since then I haven't did anything to them except for maintenance them, which I do all on my own, because I'm terrified of anybody messing up my eyebrows. I don't wax them like I said I used to, but now I just do it basically all on my own. So I just want to mention really quickly the products that you'll need if you want to follow my eyebrow routine. This is how I do my eyebrows. If you don't like how mine come out and yours, you want them a little bit different, you don't have to use this technique. But maybe if you guys were interested, because I know a lot of you were requesting an eyebrow tutorial, these are just the products that I use. And if you can't get these products, definitely find like dupes for them. I don't have dupes for them or anything. I don't know dupes, but if I do find out dupes, I will definitely let you guys know down in the description bar. These are just the products that I have been loving since I switched my eyebrow routine, and it's really hard for me to find products that I really like for my eyebrows, because I'm so picky. I like precision in my eyebrows. I like them to be sharp. I like them to be defined, but not too defined. So I'm really picky with my eyebrow products. So yeah, this is what I've been doing basically for almost like, I want to say like 8 or 9 months. Ever since I switched from the Dip Brow Pomade, this is what I've been using. So the first product you will need, the actual brow product that I do use is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I recently ran out of it, and I never went back to it, just because every time I go to the Sephora, it's always sold out, and the color I use is chocolate, and I guess that's really popular. And yeah, I could just never find it. But I still do use it, but I use it for the spoolie because this spoolie is literally like amazing. This spoolie, I don't know why I can't find another spoolie that's like this, because it just blends out your eyebrow products so good. The product that I do use for my eyebrows is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Dual Pencil Highlighter. Since I do work for Estee Lauder, I got to try this out, and I actually like it a lot more better than the Anastasia one. The only thing I don't like about this one is it doesn't have a spoolie, so I do use the Anastasia spoolie, but they're basically the exact same product, because the tips of them are like really sharp as the Anastasia. They're basically the same thing, so I guess this would be like a dupe. And since I do work for Estee Lauder, I can get my brow pencil cheaper than I could get my Anastasia one, because I could use like my discount. So that's another reason why I kind of just switched over, because it's basically the same thing, except I'm not getting a spoolie and I can get it cheaper. And then to clean up my brows, I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Extra Light concealer. This concealer is awesome for like carving out your brows. I don't use it for under my eyes, I just use it for my brows because I like how it blends out really nicely, and I don't know, I just really like it. It's kind of thick, but that's why I like it, because it's kind of like a thicker consistency instead of liquid. It's not going to go everywhere. It stays right where you put it, and then you blend it out. And the brush I use to blend it out is this Equal Tools blending brush, I believe. It's like kind of more fluffy, but it's not like an actual blending brush to go in your crease or anything. It's kind of a little bit flatter. I guess this would be like a shadow brush, but a little bit more fluffy. And then on the other side it has the like brow side, but I used to use this, but I don't anymore, just because I use that brow pencil. And then to get the concealer out of here, I use this brush, and this is the e.l.f. flat eyeliner brush. I really like this. I haven't found anything better than this that I like, because I feel like it just gets right in there when you put the product. You just go along your brow line and it is like perfect. So I use the this one, and then when I'm all done, I go ahead and set my eyebrows with the Anastasia, what is this called, clear brow gel, and it looks like this. It's just a clear one. I didn't get a colored one just because I could never find my color. It's either too dark or too light, so I just decided to get the regular clear one. Okay, so now you guys are a little bit up close and personal. I just wanted to zoom in a little bit, that way you can see exactly how I fill it in, and it's a little bit closer instead of so far away, because I know sometimes when I do my eyebrow tutorials you guys can't really see because it's so far back, and I do apologize for that. It's because my new camera lens that I got for my birthday doesn't allow me to zoom in and zoom out, so I'm using my original standard lens that came with my camera. If you guys were wondering. So the first thing I do, I'm going to start on this eyebrow. I don't know why. I always start on the right side of my eyebrow. I never do my left first. I don't know. It just works easier for me. So I just kind of go ahead and spoolie them out with the Brow Wiz spoolie. And then I just kind of place them to where I like them. And I really like my brows to be straight, so the hairs, I like them to be straight all the way across into the arch. I don't like it to be so deep right here and then you get like an arch. I've seen some people with eyebrows like that, and I just really like how it's like straight. All your eyebrow hairs should grow in a straight line, and if it doesn't, you could always fix it, because that's what I did. So I go ahead and take my Estee Lauder brow pencil, and I go ahead and like put the tip up just a tiny bit. I don't do it too far up because I don't want it to break off or anything. So I just take it like that, and I kind of just tilt my head a little bit like this, and then I kind of just start lining the bottom part of my eyebrow. And a while ago I was plucking my eyebrows, and I plucked right here, and it was actually a long hair, so I plucked the wrong spot, so that's why it's like a little bit bare right there, but I fill it in so you can't even tell. So I start right here at the front, and I kind of just line it, but I do this with a very light hand, because if it's too harsh, your whole eyebrow will look too harsh, so I do it very lightly. So I kind of just line it, and I keep going over it till I like the intensity that it is. And my eyebrows will look really messy, but that's why we're going to clean it up in a second. And then I kind of just extend my brow just a tiny bit, and then I do the same thing for the top. So I kind of just go along my hairs, but I don't go outside the line. I go right where the eyebrow hair grows, because you don't want it to look fake when it's on skin, because when your eyebrow pencil color is on your skin, it can look a little bit fake. And then I go ahead and just fill it in. I fill in like the sparse areas. And I kind of just do it really, really messily. I don't know why, but this just works better for me. And then I kind of just, instead of going like this, I kind of tilt my eyebrow pencil like this. And I kind of just go like that. It can look dark, but like I said, we're going to clean it up in just a second. So this looks really funny, but this is how I just do it. And I forgot to mention that I normally do my eyebrows first. Like the first thing I do with makeup is do my eyebrows, just because I feel like when you put powder on your face already and you get it around your brows and then you go back in with concealer, it can look kind of clingy to each other. So I usually do it first, but just for the sake of this video, I'm doing it after I already did my makeup. Okay, so now that your brow is kind of filled in messily, or however you want to do it, I just go in with my Anastasia spoolie, and I kind of just spoolie out where I did it too harsh. So I kind of just go around the brow, just blend it out, and I like to really blend it out in the front part of my brow, so you can see it's starting to look kind of diffused right there. And I just kind of like spoolie it all over and like blend it out so it doesn't look too harsh or anything. I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder concealer. And I forgot to mention that this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. We do make Estee Lauder does make actually 3 concealers, but this is the one in the little pot. There is one that's like a lipstick applicator, but I personally just like this one better for my brows. The other one's really good for like underneath your eye area. So I kind of just take it like this on this brush, and I kind of just dab it off on the edges so it doesn't get too messy. And then what I like to do is I like to start like at the front or the top part of the brow. So I just go like that, and then I tilt my brush a little bit and I just get the front like that. And then I get some more product. And the bottom part of your brow I like to do really, really carefully. I like to kind of take my time. It usually takes me about like 10 minutes to do my whole brows. So yeah, I do it really, really carefully because I don't want to get it too far up into the brow. I want it to be really, really straight, like a straight line. And I do normally do this before, like I said, so it doesn't mess up my eyeshadow or anything. It's kind of weird doing it right now when I already have eyeshadow, but that's okay. We can always fix it afterwards. I'm going to take this Equal Tools brush that I had mentioned. I believe this came in like a little set. I don't know. I've been using it for a really, really long time just because I like this side of the brush for blending out the concealer. It works really, really good. So then I go ahead and take the top part of it, and I always usually blend out the bottom first. I kind of just go along where the concealer was. And then I go ahead and do the top. But the top I kind of like to press down more harder because that's going to create the shape. It's going to really clean it up. So I just go like back and forth. Like that. Kind of just blend it out. My crease color is about to look really, really harsh right now, so yeah, it's just because of the concealer. Then I go back in with the spoolie, and I kind of just spoolie it out one more time in the front. I really like my eyebrows to look really diffused in the front and then a little bit darker at the back of the brow. So then I take this brush and I kind of just cut it off like this. And then I go ahead and go like this again. And I like the front of the brow to be a little bit more square, because if it's round it kind of looks kind of funny. So that's just how I like it. I know some people like their eyebrows a little bit more round, but I think it just looks so pretty when the brow in the front is kind of like squared off and then it just like arches really, really nicely. So that's just how I like to do it, just personal preference. And then I go over it one more time with the spoolie and I kind of just fix the hairs again. And then I go in with my clear brow gel that I had mentioned before from Anastasia. And I kind of just do this very, very lightly because I don't want to take off any color. I just make my hair stay up in the front, and then I kind of just fully them on back. And this is also a good product to use because your hairs will stay in place literally all day, especially your brow product that you're actually putting on your hairs. Sometimes when I'm done, I could see that my eyebrow isn't extended on my tail, so I kind of just like to go over it a little bit and just kind of like extend it. So now I'm going to show you guys the difference from this brow to this brow. You can see it's a lot more, not harsh, but it's a lot more defined. It has a lot more shape to it. This one's kind of lifeless. It has sparse areas. So if you guys can see that, if I cover it with my bang a little bit, you can see how more structured, I guess it looks. It looks a lot more like there, but it's not like too harsh. It doesn't look fake. It doesn't look like I have Sharpie brows. So yeah, that's just how I like to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this eyebrow, and then I'll be back.
How soon do we forget how it felt? Dealing with emotions that never left, playing with the hand that we were dealt in this game. Well, maybe I'm a sinner and you're the same. Gotta stop pretending what we ain't. Why we pointing fingers anyway when we're the same? Break up, make up, total waste of time. Can we please make up our minds and stop acting like we're blind? Cause if the water dries up and the moon stops shining, stars fold and the world goes blind, boy, you know I'll be saving my love for you, for you. Cause you're the best mistake I've ever made. But we hold on, yeah, hold on. There's no pot of gold in the rainbows with shades. But we hold on, yeah, hold on. I guess time's wasting, tick-tocking, lip-locking. I do it, keep your feelings fresh, I do it, zip-lock it. Wear your heart and find your sleeve, so watch out for big pockets.
Okay, so that is basically how I do my brows. It kind of takes a while, but I am a perfectionist when it comes to my eyebrows. I like my eyebrows to be look natural, but at the same time look defined, and I really like to take time on my eyebrows just because the eyebrows to me are the most important thing on your face, because it just brings your whole makeup look together, and it just kind of gives your face more dimension. And yeah, I just really am obsessed with eyebrows, and I used to never be into eyebrows. I don't know what I was thinking before I got into eyebrows. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if this did help you, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video.